My first day working on the show with James, I hadn't met him yet. And I came to work with great anticipation, and I was rehearsing my lines and very, very nervous and just munching on popcorn. And James knocked on my door and said, "It's James." And I just stiffened up and inhaled, and a piece of popcorn lodged itself in the back of my throat. And he came in to speak to me, and he was very eloquent about how wonderful we were going to be together.
And I'm supposed to believe you?
Of course not.
And all the while, I'm just trying to pretend I'm not joking. And then he left the room, and I just spit it up and went and did my scene with him.
Are you the one who did this?
Did what?
Don't play stupid. You're the only thing connecting us.
And it went quite well. I stabbed him in the neck with the pen.
I just punched a hole in your carotid. So tell me how I make this right, or I let you die right here.
As an actor on The Blacklist, I have to confess, there's nothing more fun than cracking open a new script and discovering which amazing bad guy we're pursuing next. Because these aren't just any bad guys. These are the most original villains on television.
Hello, Red.
The Blacklist contains an incredibly colorful rogues gallery.
Today marks the beginning of a war.
These Bond-like villains. They're very, very outlandish characters.
Like number 161.
The stewmaker is in town. You're going to need a plumber.
He's creepy, he's strange, he's dangerous. He has a very graphic way of making people disappear.
He's a chemical expert who turns his victims into chemical stew. Have you ever wondered how criminals who know they can't trust one another are still able to conduct business with each other?
Number 85.
He's the courier. Once he's hired to make a delivery, he can't be bribed, he can't be stopped. If either party attempts to double-cross the other, he kills them both.
The courier is a particularly dangerous villain because he can't feel pain. He can get shot and he can stab himself and he can open himself up and hide evidence in his skin.
Get your hands up!
We have to find a way around that.
Number 47.
Frederick Barnes
Sir, you forgot your
is a
briefcase!
very special animal. One of the tools who know how to kill thousands and thousands of people all at once. He is quite literally the most dangerous man in the world.
There'll be protests, violent uprisings, planes will fall from the skies.
109. General Ludd.
General Ludd, with the internet, can reach out to hundreds, millions of people. And with a couple of keystrokes, he has followers willing to sort of do his bidding.
Number 135.
They call him the Undertaker, a man who somehow turns ordinary people into contract killers.
He exploits people who have nothing left to lose and uses them to become assassins.
We've paid you to make us disappear.
Villain 101.
The Alchemist is a facilitator, the witness protection for bad guys.
He's an artist who paints in blood and saliva samples. I'm not ashamed to say he's even better than me at helping people disappear.
Don't worry, so I'll be over very, very soon. He's coming your way.
Number 42.
The Kingmaker. He's single-handedly responsible for the rise and fall of some of the world's most pivotal politicians and statesmen. And whatever he intends to touch will turn very nasty. What do you want?
I want you to vacate your Senate seat.
The Blacklisters are very unique to this show, and for the second season, I think that they are every bit as clever and as exciting as the ones we had last year. One of the questions that we have wanted to answer toward the end of the season is whether or not all these individual Blacklist cases are connected.
Oh my God.
The connective tissue to all of those cases is a man named Berlin.
I know about Berlin, but he's coming for you.
The arrival of Berlin has caused chaos.
Lizzie, listen to me.
Everyone on the task force is a target.
And the second season, we are going to figure out a deeper truth as to why Berlin has come after Red in the first place.
You don't choose Berlin. He chooses you.
And now we come to one of my personal favorite aspects of The Blacklist. What's the deal with Tom Keene? I mean, the guy's a school teacher. He's loving, supportive. The one thing Liz could count on in her life was her husband, Tom.
We deal with bad people, and sometimes bad things are going to happen, and it's not your fault.
But Red showed up and started stirring the pot.
Tell me what you've learned about your husband.
And Liz's storybook marriage to Tom...
Someone is doing this to me!
...became complicated.
I was doing my job.
Your job? That was our life. We were going to have a baby. Everything was alive. My life was alive.
Who do you work for? Liz, come on. You don't have it in you.
Ah!
Especially when Liz learns the man she loves is in fact a secret agent working for the baddest blacklister of them all. The deadly and mysterious Berlin.
Kill her! Pull the trigger! Do it!
Well, that simplifies matters.
Now that he's been found out, what does the future hold for dear old Tom?
Put the gun down before you do something he'll deeply regret.
There's people who want to see Tom dead, and then I'm getting people saying, no, don't kill Tom. No, we love Tom.
Make the right choice, Tom, but make it fast. Because when I get over there, I'm going to take that gun away from you.
Watching Liz resurface from this betrayal is really where we pick up in the second season. I think the Liz that we're going to see in the second season is a little harder around the edges and perhaps a little more like Red. There are a lot of things that were left unanswered, and the unanswered questions can come back in ways that we don't expect, and that's where it gets to be the most fun. I think it's going to be a really great season.
Coming up, I'll show you everything you need to know to prepare for Season 2 of The Blacklist. After this.